What up, what up, what up? We back. We got Tomas running the Bullhorn app camera. He's doing it all tonight on this Friday night. And we got Justin Gaethje back in the studio. We're going to talk about this hunt that we pretty much slayed. I mean, I know I slayed a monster. But, yeah, I mean, truth be told, we'll tell the truth today on how it all went down.
You never tell the fucking truth.
I tell the truth. I may fib a little, but when it comes down to it, mine scored a 106 and an eighth. Yours scored 104 and an eighth. True?
Okay.
No?
That's not true.
We had them. Here's the real verdict of everything. Mine scored 101 and an eighth.
101.
You scored 104. Yours was big. Yours was thick on that one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both sweet.
But I should get an extra, 4 inches because mine was 550.
That's just not how it works.
But it should. Mine looked way prettier than yours.
Hey, that's my favorite kind of hunting.
It is fun. It is fun. But anyways, here's the thing. I'm glad you came out here because like a lot of people hit me up. They wanted to know how the hunt went down, and I said, it'll be on a podcast. I wanted Matt.
I called him. He didn't answer.
I think they're all in Vegas still.
No, they're back.
Or they're all getting ready for their hunt then.
Yeah.
That's why they couldn't do this. So we'll get them back on. We'll get them on and after their hunts this weekend. But I'm glad you came on because we got a lot to talk about. But first things first, how you like the new signs? It's good, huh?
That one's nice.
It looks good, huh?
Yeah.
I even got some fatties up in here now. Smoked meat.
Smoked meat sticks.
Fatty. They're out of Steamboat Springs.
What kind is there?
There's all kinds. What kind you want?
Fuck, I don't. What you?
Teriyaki, honey barbecue, pepperoni, original, jalapeno.
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki?
Teriyaki.
Oh, look at that fatty.
Hopefully it's not teriyaki.
It's good. It's good, dude. It is good. But anyways, yeah, so we're here to, talk a little bit about the hunt Friday night. Shit, dude. I'm honestly glad we're doing this because I don't really want to go to the Halloween party that my daughter has to go to.
You're a piece of shit.
It is fun. I'll meet up with them. They're gonna do it, but it is what it is. It's just cold up here, dude. Yeah. Why would anybody have a driveway Halloween party?
It's Halloween.
I mean, have it indoors.
It's Halloween.
Have it indoors. It's damn cold out here, Craig.
Not everyone has a man cave like you.
Hey, I would literally hold a nice ass Halloween party in here, but you know what I mean? I like to drink, and those little kids will come in here and start drinking my liquor. I can't have that.
No way.
Not gonna happen.
You should build a haunted house.
I know. A haunted house up on top. Not in here. Wouldn't work.
You can start.
Haunted forest right behind us. That would be it right there. And the bear.
Then you're back to outside.
Yeah, and then and then warm up and come back inside. I don't know. But speaking of back at it, you went back sparring today. I kind of went back and watched you in there today for the first time, and since your nose surgery, and I must say, man,
this is my fight.
Yeah, you've been actually look like you kind of missed it.
That's pretty fun.
You missed, punching little people,
punching big people, but
yeah,
same size people.
Yeah. Yeah, there was that one dude that had no shin guards today. He was pretty big.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew when he called you out, I was like, you have too much pride, right? You just say, nah.
Yeah, and the next guy did. I was like, no.
Yeah, but you definitely look good. Definitely look good sparring again today. I will say that. And it's kind of good being back in there. I missed it.
What'd you think of this hunt?
Oh, the hunt? Oh.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go in there right now? Let's just jump inside. We did this hunt, 6 years ago?
Yep.
And it was kind of like...
We didn't commit much time to it.
No, we didn't really prepare, and we didn't really know. I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting to take shots like that the first time, and now that we're doing it, I definitely I was more prepared, and although we didn't have the ammo for our guns, we got them now, so next time will be good. But
we still had guns.
Well, yeah, we had guns. We're good.
Shot them with the gun.
The hunt itself was awesome. Like, for over the counter, or I guess it's a draw unit, you have to draw it, right? It took us 6 years to draw it, but we didn't need to take 6 years to draw it.
No, this one was pretty good high draw rate.
Yeah, it's definitely doable for anybody. But yeah, is that better? Everything good? Little bit of a sound buffering or what? But yeah, so anyways, we went out there with your high school buddies, right? Explain. I guess the best way I can explain these guys is this is what they fucking do. If they're not mining or selling rigs for the mining, this is what they do. This is outdoor hunting fuckers.
Yeah, these guys. I mean, this is my backyard. The Mount Graham is 10,700 feet. There's a couple mountain ranges out there. This one's about 50 miles south of where I grew up. The Chiricahua Mountains.
Chiricahua
Mountains.
Chiricahua.
Yeah. These guys. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to find these deer. These guys have been out there looking since high school. They'd always try to get me out there. But yeah, they have committed their entire life to just out there looking for these deer. When they don't have a tag, they're out there scouting. And it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, we're looking at a mountain. They're looking at bushes and rocks.
They're looking right underneath the tree for like a little ear to flick, a neck to move. I mean, what are they called? The gray ghost.
Gray ghost. They are hard to find. I found two. You found a couple.
I found one.
One?
I found one on my own.
Yeah. I found two on my own.
Which mine was a little 2-point that Reggie already knew. And he goes, yeah, that's one. But I didn't care. I found it myself, and I was like, hey, cool.
Yeah. Well, most of the time, me and Luke weren't looking because, I mean, we're not going to find them. If you don't do this often, if you don't have these guys with you, you're not. I mean, you'll run into some deer.
Yeah. Well, we saw some even off the trail, right? We did.
But every day, it's the same hunt. It's you get there before the sun comes up to a spot where you can see up and through a bunch of different ridges and mountains and rocks, a bunch of rocks, and you see them.
Cactuses.
Mile and a half, 2 miles away. They see them with their binoculars, and we're just sitting there like, just waiting for someone to say, "I got one." And the whole time they're all like, I got one. So you think, but yeah, you're looking for a specific one. Not a specific one necessarily, but one that's, we were looking for something mature, and these guys have been out there looking. So there was no need to take anything less. First day, I get my, we saw them at like probably 6:45.
Yeah, you saw yours about, yes, I would say, yeah.
That early. There was a 3-point bedded that Luke wanted to shoot. So his dumbass went out there without a fucking hunting license, so he could not.
Well, that's not technically true. Don't start with me, Tomas.
He had a tag, but he did too. We go out there in the morning, the night of the hunt. He's like, they're asking about licenses. He's like, I don't have mine. I was like, what the fuck?
How do you have a license in Arizona? How do you get a tag in Arizona without a hunting license? That's what I want to know.
You had a license, got the tag. The license expired from last year. So you have to buy another tag for the year through your hunt and through the next draw.
Really? So I guess what?
And I do everything for this guy. So it's kind of my fault because I should have done it for him.
Yes.
I put him in. I freaking created his account.
Yeah, which that was the dilemma because we created 2 accounts and I couldn't get in. But either way, we got my license. I couldn't shoot Saturday morning, so it was all about Justin.
Friday morning.
Or Friday morning opening day.
Yeah, so I go up there. We probably saw it from, it was probably 1,200 yards when we saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3/4 mile.
Which is nuts because, these guys have big old swirls, spotters. I mean, the 15s, I mean, they have the best of the best glass, and it's what you need when you're out there hunting on these mountains
Yeah,
to
so
see these little fuckers.
they see one. They saw it was probably like the sixth one we saw. Actually, it wasn't until we switched over and looked. They had some bucks picked out. A buck picked out for me, and he was out. I guess it'd be north. So we were all looking north, and then one guy turns around and looks south, Reggie, and he sees a buck. And he's like, "Hey, I think I got a good one." And they, all pull out their spotters, and freaking like you're looking at the moon, straight on a bush. They have it in there, and they're all like, "Oh, it's pretty nice." And then me and Luke were like, "Oh, let me see it." We get in the glass and we cannot see a thing.
We're like, what the fuck
are you looking at?
Yeah, we're like, where are you looking at? And finally, they had to put it up on the phone scope.
Yeah. Once they put it on the phone scope, I can point it out. But they're like, it's right next to that. See that boulder? There's a yucca next to it, and there's some dragon flowers right below that, and it's right below the dragon flowers. It's like, what the fuck? Dude, there's a bunch of rocks, and there's a bunch of things that look like yuccas up there. We're looking at, it's 1,200 yards away through their binoculars. So then they decide that that's one that we're gonna go after. We get to so there's 8 of us. So I don't know, there's probably 6 of them looking. 3 of them hang back. Once they, at about 7 o'clock, 7:15, you only got like a 30-minute window to see them before they go sit down
Or
lay
bed.
down in bed,
Yeah, bed.
before they go bed. And so once you see it go bed, then you make your move. We got to about 400 yards away, and then like clockwork, these things. For my hunt, for Luke's hunt, for Matt's hunt, all the same. Bedded at 7. His never stood up. Found it bedded.
Mine
We found yours
could
bedded.
have. Mine could have behind that rock, big boulder.
Nah, we found it bedded. They
Yeah,
looked at
that's
the
true.
antlers the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
It stood up and sat back down. But anyways, I mean, it was like clockwork. Mine stood up at like 12:10. Make the shot. It was 420 yards away. And then these guys. I mean, the whole time you're back there. 3 guys, and out of the 6, 2 guys have their eyes in the glasses the whole time, so that when it stands up, it's action. We sat there for like 5.5 hours, and once you make your move, you literally do not remember how shitty that was. But yeah, bolt days for Luke's hunt.
Yeah.
We sat there for about 5.5, 6 hours waiting for it to stand up.
I'm not gonna lie. When Justin went up the first morning, I kicked it back with Justin and Dad and Rule.
Yeah, I shot my deer. We go up there, get it. Every single guy comes around the corner. And then Luke never came around that corner.
Oh,
I was like, you little fucking...
I was saving my legs because I knew I had a big hunt the next day.
It was at, 1,000 yards.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad of a hike, knowing that.
Straight up.
It was tough, though. But I will say this. If I would have known... If I would have done it the first day like that, like mine hunt, I would have went up there because I could have made it easily. Yeah. It looked a little fucking...
It looks a long ways. It is a long ways, but it's not that far.
Yeah, it looked a little scary. Uh-oh. You might be in trouble, dude.
The wash is... Oh, I'm blocking it.
Hold on. You might be blocking. I don't know. Wait, make sure she's gone. But anyways, Justin may need to move his vehicle. My wife has to go to a Halloween party, but But either way, so what I was getting to the point at is when you look up these mountains, right? You look up these mountains and you're like, God damn, they're all the way up there, and you're taking, 1,000-yard shots, or it's 1,000 ways to 1,500 yards away, and I'm like, dude, I'm not going all the way up there, right? So I didn't want to do that, but when he did shoot. Who's ringing? Hit it. Knock it off. Justin's fucking having malfunction. Give me it so I can shut that fucker off. Anyways, where I was going. I was talking about him taking the shot when he went up there. And, well, I'm not going to lie. I kicked back and hung it out with Ray, his dad, and a couple of the guys' glass, and I wanted to see the shot and record it from the phone scope. And, I didn't realize it was going to take all morning, right? So when he went up there, we found more deer, and I was like, damn, I would shoot that nice deer that's only like 300 yards off the road. So it would have been way better for me, but I didn't have my license. So PJ one of the guys that were there, now I would say a good buddy of mine. I like the dude a lot. It's Matt's brother. We decided to pack up and go in and get my license taken care of. We got service and everything. So me and him, we headed into a small ass town, and we were trying to get it to buy the license, but nobody would have them. So we had to call the Division of Wildlife of Arizona. Lady picked up the phone, talked to me, we talked, we got it, we bought it online, and bam, I was back in the ball game. We went out there after we got, is that what she wanted? Okay. And then we get out there, we get back out there from buying my tag. Justin still has not shot. And I'm like, God dang, this is going to be they got to be parched. Like, they had to be thirsty, hungry, whatever.
He still didn't bring us shit.
I didn't bring you shit. Well, because I was going to shoot that 3-point, right?
Yeah, he thought he was going to go, come back. I'm glad you did not shoot that 3-point.
Me too.
Your deer that you got was
way better.
Way better.
Yeah. But I was willing to do that because it was only 300 yards off the road. So, off the trailhead. So
first night, after I shoot my deer, he comes back. We're going to go back to camp. We go back to camp, right? And then we come back out to see what we're going to hunt in the morning, see if we can put something to bed. And these guys are looking. They see one 1,125 yards away.
Ooh.
That was a nice 3-point, and then there was one 750 yards.
There's a couple bucks there, huh?
There was like $5 they found, but 2 of them were bucks they were willing to shoot.
And I took a shot. I took how many shots did I take? 4?
Probably 5.
4, I think.
4 to 6.
I got 4 videos.
4 to 6, and yeah, they were
I took 4 shots, fool.
He was close, man. If he would have hit, I mean.
So these guys were giving me shit the whole time. Like, I would miss. I've never shot that far.
None of us have.
But the guns are willing to do that, and we knew. I mean, these guys had everything dialed to a T.
They set the phone on the turret, get the angle of attack. You know, it reads the pressure, the atmospheric pressure, the elevation, the temperature, everything, the bullet that you're shooting, and then it gives you a calculation on how many clicks.
And the only thing I had to do was make the shot, but
the wind was moving up there.
The wind was fucking moving
that's hard
up there
hard to judge.
on that mountain. Because on the spotter, dude, that wind was fucking howling.
Yeah. I mean, you like to make a shot that puts them down immediately.
Well, and
bullets are so freaking big, dude.
Yeah, so let's keep it real.
Small.
So if I hit it, it's gonna not run off to another ridge. It's gonna be very close. Maybe, let's say I take a bad shot, it was gonna be foundable. We're gonna be able to find it again on
your ass up there and make another shot.
Well, that's what kind of happened in the scenario that I ended up shooting the one I did the next day. But we'll get there. But these guys were busting my balls because I took a 1,100-yard shot and I missed fucking barely missed. And they were talking shit. But little did they know, if I would have hit that animal at that distance, these fuckers would not have heard the end of it.
Oh, God. He would have been a legend in Safford.
We would have
been loud. It would have been loud. My dad's sitting back there. My dad's like, damn, where's the popcorn? Because Luke's just back here.
I'm just fucking sending it. And I was just sending it a little too hard, I think. I was pushing too hard. There was a couple shots that...
They're so hard to see.
Dude, there was time...
Once you see them to get them in the scope is so freaking hard.
Well, let's talk about that because, I mean, I've been around a rifle pretty much my whole life. And... I've, only hunted these twice now.
Yeah.
And I would say this was like our first real hunt that we've done.
You hunted for an evening.
Yeah. And
probably because you forgot your license.
Yeah, either way. But when they had them on the spotter and I had the gun there, it was at such a steep angle. Like, I was so hard to see it in my scope that my neck...
like 16 or 17 degrees.
Yeah, my neck was just like it was horrible, right? Like, not a comfortable shot. It was horrible. And I had to keep asking Matt to come and fucking find the deer for me and not hit the scope because I was like, where's this fucking deer at? at that range, like I don't care what kind of glass you have, it's tough to
Yeah, it's
see
hard to
those
see 'em.
animals.
They're still. I mean, they step in the shade. They step behind a bush. They disappear for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, it's not here. And they're like, yeah, it's behind the bush.
And that's kind of like where I was at with this whole thing. It was like, if I moved that gun just a little bit to fit in my shoulder, I lost the deer. I was like, what the fuck? So I had to look back at the phone scope, try to fucking get a yucca plant or a fucking tree or something to know where the fuck it's at, right? And they're pointing at me like, you see the rack right there. I'm like, no, I don't see the fucking rack, because if I did, I wouldn't be fucking back up. So eventually I did. I found it, took some shots, I missed. But man, I'm going to tell you right now, that shit was fun as hell. You know, taking those distance shots, man, I love it. I'm hooked. I just want to keep practicing now with this cross gun that I have. And, yeah, I can't wait to do it again, honestly. I mean, it was really that fun. So, fast forward things. We went back to camp that night. We took care of Justin's deer right away. Camp was phenomenal. Bezo, Andrew, his buddy, was pretty much the camp chef. And every night they had bomb-ass food. What did we have the first night?
Was it a pozole? No, pozole was second night. First night we had carne asada tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Then we had pozole. Then we had steak.
Yep. And every single one of those meals were the bomb.
Yeah.
Minus that, though, every morning before we went out, he got up at, 4 o'clock, 4:30, started making breakfast for us, started making burros. And to me, that was just, I didn't want to eat too many of them because, goddamn, it ain't nothing worse than taking a shit by a cactus. You know what I mean? Like, that's some scary shit. Lose your balance and bam. Tomas, I got to ask you a question, though, because I know you're my my little Mexican friend.
I want to buy.
I need to know, do you call burritos or do you call them burros?
Only in Arizona do we call them burros.
Have you heard that saying?
Burros, yeah.
So what do you
I'll
call
take a red chili burro. I'll take a bean burro. Bean burro enchilada style. Bean burro cheese. I'll take a red chili burro. I've gone away from that because every time I do that here, they look at me like I'm stupid.
Well, it depends, yeah. Cause
it's like how, if you're working at a Mexican, but let's be honest, if you're working at a Mexican restaurant, you're serving burritos, and someone orders a burro, like, you really think they're going to order a fucking ass over here? Like, no, I want a fucking burrito, obviously. It can't be that difficult. Unless you got a bunch of people
have you heard that
your
before?
Intellectual level.
Yes.
You're like, a burro.
You have.
Yeah.
I never heard of it until I went out there to Arizona.
Because you're from Canada. You're fucking Canadian. They don't have burros in Canada.
This motherfucker. I'm not from Canada, fool.
You're fucking more Canadian than the Canadians.
But yeah, so you have heard.
Yeah. Well, it just depends. Like, everybody's different. In AZ, that's probably the way that they say it instead of.
How we do it.
I mean, dame un burro, you know?
Oh, you say it with the R's.
Un burrito.
Burrito. It's burro. I've adapted the word burro now.
¿Quieres un burrito?
No, I can't. I say burro now. You know what I mean?
No.
Like even in
Sí o no?
in San Antonio.
Sí o no?
See.
I don't have a burrito, sorry.
So
no.
What did that lady say?
No tiene burrito, sorry.
Oh yeah. But anyways, in San Antonio they call breakfast tacos, right? Tacos. They don't even call them.
That shit's weird.
That's weird. That's how I felt too.
Yeah, what was it?
Tacos.
Yeah.
Breakfast tacos.
They're little burros, huh?
Yeah, they're burritos. That's what they are.
Hey,
and they call them.
I'm gonna get Matt, Bezo, and Kenny one of these.
Nice. That's a good gift. Put my name on there too.
No, you're sending them packs.
Okay. Jeez.
You're sending them packs. I'll send them this.
Either way, back to the hunting story.
6.
Okay.
No, I don't want 6.
Hey, back to the hunting story.
Okay.
We eat the next morning. We get up. We go out. right? I'm cool. I got my license. We're hunting for me. And Matt has a tag himself too. So, but he's waiting till I get one. We finally we go to a different place, a totally different place, and right away, bam, they get on one. And I'm like, let's go. And he's like, it's way, 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 way over there. And I'm like, God damn. I got to go all the way over there. We crossed this creek. It was some backcountry bullshit. I mean, seriously, I don't even know if Snyder could have made this hunt. Like this. No.
Would he do? Hey, would he go with us? Would he shoot one with the rifle?
Oh, I think so, for sure. For sure. That shit was fun. It was fun. I don't care. I don't care if you're a bow hunter or not. That shit is fucking fun. That hunt is fun because it's not really demanding, and it's not like it's just you got to have the right glass.
Yeah, you
got to know what you're looking for.
Be with these dudes.
If
you try to go out there yourself, it's going to be very difficult to find these things.
Very difficult. Very, very difficult. If you just got binos, you're fucked. Especially if you got some broke ass binos, you're fucked.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you, man,
you need stability, you need all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like,
hey, these things, I found 2 with that though.
Yeah, you did with the stabilization. Yeah, which is huge because
legit.
it's like it'd be on a tripod.
They need to put that technology in stronger glass.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I would definitely say that too. But anyways, I was getting back to, the green light on me. So we hike. We see this deer. They 1,500 yards away.
Yeah.
We close the gap. We get in, and like, we set up at 5:50.
5:50.
We set up at 5:50. I was laying down prone, and like
we couldn't see the deer. They could see the only way we found it is the glare of the antlers. The thing did not,
because it was white. It was a really white antler.
Yep.
And
Bezo found it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like this color.
Yeah, it was really white and chalky. It almost looked like.
And the sun would glare on it.
Yeah, and it's about that size too. And so we get there and we get set up and whatever, and you just wait. It's a waiting game. So you got the guys in the back where we originally set up the spotters at 1,200 yards away. 15. And then you got us now at 550. And each guy has spotters. And let's break it down to give everybody credit that was there. We had Reggie,
Mario, Bezo, PJ, Matt,
Kenny,
TK, and then me and you, which were no help looking for you.
We were just the shooters. Yeah, and we had Ray, Rule.
Marcus was there for mine.
Yeah, Marcus was there for yours, your brother. Yeah, that's it. I mean, but either way.
They're cool deer. I mean, they're not normal. They're not like big-ass
Midwest whitetail.
Yeah, they're nothing like that. They're just.
Ours was big, though.
Ours are fucking pretty.
Ours was fucking good. So we get there, we fucking set up, and it's just a fucking waiting game, and the fucking sun is just beating on us, and just
it's hot.
It's hot. It's fucking hot, and you're just waiting, and I'm waiting there, laying down for a minute. I'm like, dude, I gotta get up.
Yeah, you get in the gun, you get out of the gun, you get in the gun, try to find it, can't see shit, get out of the gun.
Yeah, and then you got everybody fucking watching this shit, and then finally.
They're cool. They all have.
All
have a phone scope on it. You can see the trajectory of the bullets. You could see
the vapor trail.
Yeah,
everything.
It's a cool. These guys.
It's cool. It is cool. But what I was getting at is everybody was like watching this fucking deer, and by I'd say 11 o'clock, 10:30, I lost my patience.
Luke wanted to shoot a warning shot to scare him up so that he could take a shot. We're like, dude. You're an idiot. If he runs over that ridge, you're never going to see that little bastard again.
Well, then it's time to move on.
We're here. We've been here for 4.5 hours. You're not going to do that now.
Here's why I wanted to do that. Yeah, they shot another one? I just got a text message. They got one down?
Yeah. These dudes hunt.
I wanted to shoot I did. I wanted to shoot a warning shot just to fucking,
Get it moving.
Get them moving because
Another
that was Saturday, guys. You got to realize.
We were 100% sure that it was there. We were 100% sure that sometime during that day he was going to have to stand up, take a shit, take a piss, and then we would have a chance. So wait. You have to wait.
Not me. I wanted to watch those fights.
We didn't get to watch the fights. You literally shot your deer at 11:50 Pacific time, which was in the middle of the fights, and it took us 3 hours to go up there, get it, and bring it back.
Yeah.
So we were doing that specifically during the fights.
But it's
your fucking fault.
But if I did a warning shot, we could have had time to go back and watch the fucking fights.
Either way.
I would have shot it and, could have watched fights.
No, then we would have been chasing at night. Then we had to take a shot at night.
Yeah, no,
it
worked out
7
perfect.
PM.
It worked out perfect. It did. We
you
did
shoot
wait.
that thing at 5:40. We're not off the mountain till
it sucked.
11 p.m.
Yeah.
It's going to be much harder to move in the dark. You're going to be a lot more scared of the tarantulas and spiders and snakes.
Ugh.
Such a bitch.
But speaking of that, okay, so we get it. What was it? 11:55. I shoot.
11:55.
He stands up to stretch his leg, take his piss or whatever shit, and I get on the gun. Boom, fire it. Which I think we all thought at first I missed.
We all thought you missed for sure.
And I knew I didn't because deep inside, I'm an OG when it comes to it. And I hit it, but I hit it kind of high on the neck, shoulder area. And it just kind of moved off a little bit, and I fucking threw another one. And it was in between a rock.
Yeah. Luke's like, he's like, I got an opportunity right between these two rocks. And they're like, well, the rock on the left is his asshole, and the rock on the right is a rock. So, yeah, just shoot. Shoot him
I thought he was in between two rocks. So I said, I got a shot now. And they're like, yeah, take it. Boom. I shoot. So I shot a little bit back, but it was the only shot I had because his fronts were kind of covered by this rock. So either way, it did the job. He was still moving. He went bed down.
Me and my buddy's son walked up one ridge. They were walking up the other ridge. We threw a rock, pushed it out of a tree. It was actually the craziest. It was the coolest hunting experience I'm probably ever gonna have. It runs like probably 70 yards down into the wash, and we're up on the hill, way above the animal, behind it. Luke's 100 yards behind it and takes a shot, and we had like a bird's eye view of this shot. It was crazy.
Well, what's
I
crazy?
wish I would have got it on camera.
I know, right?
I threw the rock, dropped the radio. I bent down to pick up the radio, and everybody's like, "There it goes, there it goes." So I try to find it. I find it when it's at the bottom of the wash, and then boom, smoke it.
So like right before these guys throw the rock, we knew where he was bedded at, right? We didn't know if he was dead or what. We just knew I had to be prepared to take a shot if I had to. So I laid down again. I threw my pack down, got in position. Well, right there was a fucking, just a real deep, I don't even know, what do you call it? I don't know.
A wash.
A wash. And I couldn't see laying down.
Called a cut.
Yeah, cut. Yeah, there you go. And I was there, and I stood up, and the only spot that was open to take a shot between all these trees, yuccas, cactuses, whatever, this deer's fucking finally stopped about, 80 yards from me.
Yeah.
I stood up, freestanding, and boom, just blasted it. Went down right there. So I literally shot this fucking deer 3 times. And like I said, the first shot I didn't think I hit it, but nope, we looked back at everything and I hit it all 3 times and he still fucking lived. And finally put him out of his misery, and we celebrated. The whole situation, the way these guys do it, have it down. They hang the animal from the tree somewhere up there, and we just pretty much take care of it there. Debone the whole thing. We took it out and won, and it was just a fucking awesome experience, and it's a hunt that I won't forget about, honestly, because it was my first Coos deer, and we got both of our deer in Texas, or not Texas, but Arizona right now. They're going to get shoulder mounted.
Yep.
And I got the meat back. And maybe this is something somebody can answer my question on this whole deal. I took the back straps, tenderloins in my Yeti carry-on, froze it, brought it back home. So this is the question.
Can you freeze it again?
Yeah, can I cut it? Can I, fillet them in, put them in strip, put them in, steaks, blah, 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 whatever. And can I refreeze it after it's thawed? I don't think it's supposed to, I don't think you're supposed to do that, but maybe I'm wrong. Somebody answer the question. Send me a message, DM
Tell
me,
he's
whatever.
a dumbass.
I am, but either way, hey, if I got to cook it all, we'll cook it all.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, we could cook one of those tenderloins up easily.
Right now.
We should. All right, you probably want to throw a little butter, garlic on it.
Yeah, I mean, do you not have butter and garlic?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're good.
I do. So, but yeah, I don't know. What did you think? What was probably the most favorite part about that hunt?
Well, obviously for me, that's home. So that's what I did as a kid. I mostly hunted for mule deer. I didn't hunt for a lot of coos because my dad and I didn't hunt with guys that could find deer like these guys.
Yeah. Well, time to change.
This was my backyard, so it reminded me of home. Be with my high school buddies. But yeah, I like taking those shots. I like, seeing them from a long ways away, making a stock, getting into a shooting position, waiting on them. That's I love that hunting.
Waiting on them.
Like Nebraska, Texas. I mean, it's fun, but it's just so flat that you're never gonna get this type of hunting.
Yeah, it's just all different.
These mountains are huge. You would not believe that these mountains are in southeastern Arizona, just tucked away. Beautiful, beautiful land.
It's just crazy. And I will say this: if you're gonna go up there and hunt, have good glass, take a pack full of snacks because you're gonna fucking wait and have plenty of water. Because you're gonna fucking wait. It's a waiting game, like anything. I mean, even if you're,
it's nice to see him go lay down, and then make a stock. Have somebody looking the whole time, so if it moves,
yep,
you can make a different plan. But yeah, that's my favorite kind of hunting.
It is good. And the one thing I will say this, and I told them about halfway up the mountain, I said, guys, I'm gonna be fucking straight up honest with you. I'm scared as fuck. And they're like, what? Why are you scared? And I said, a rattlesnake. Dude, we were in some shit that I was just, every step that I walked, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to hear a rattle.
When you shot yours, I was a little bit worried.
It was up there, huh?
Yeah, it was up there, tall grass the whole way. I mean, I don't know how we didn't see one.
I don't either. And I'm glad.
It was a little bit cold, so that, maybe they were just staying in bed a little longer.
I'm so glad we didn't see one.
It's about that time of year. I mean, we were right on the freaking borderline.
Well,
snakes everywhere.
A week before that, Matt sent me a couple pictures of some big old bastards they had to kill, and I'm like, holy shit!
They also hunt rattlesnakes.
Yeah,
like they look for them. They're crazy. PJ had a freaking tarantula in his hand.
Yeah, so we go back to the road when we get to base camp, and every night we try to check in with our people, check our, get service, check social media, whatever.
Check your wife, check your kids.
Yeah, check on my family. And we're there, and fucking PJ literally comes in with the fucking tarantula on his arm and scares the fuck out of me. And I'm begging him. I'm literally begging him, please stop, go away from me. Like, it was scary as fuck to me. But that's normal for these fucking rednecks. I don't know, man. It's not, honestly, I love visiting. I could not, oh, damn.
That's his wife.
Yeah. Either way, I just was like, damn, this is not for me. Not for me. But, it was a fun hunt, man. Honestly, the way I look at it is I want to do it again. The guys, I can't give enough, mad props to these guys because they all had a job to do and they all did it, man. This is what they do. Matt, Kenny, Bezo, PJ. Even his son, what's his name? Keegan? Is that right?
TK.
Yeah. TK.
Draken.
They all had Mario, You know, Reggie. I mean, for Reggie can see glass some shit, dude. And but like they're all fucking cool people. I could kick it with those guys every day, all day long. Way more than you, honestly, Justin.
Same, ditto.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up.
Like I would rather kick it with them than you. I mean, no offense.
I agree.
But no, honestly, like they did good and they took great care of us. And camp was fun. I mean, it's definitely a fucking fun hunt, man. And it's if I had to tell anybody to go try Coos deer hunting, I'd be like, hell yes. But you got to know what the fuck you're doing.
You got to get a hold of Team Juicy.
Yeah, that's it. Team Juicy.
That's their guide service they got down there. I mean, dude, it's good. I mean, up north of there, in Unit 1, I mean, those are the most sought after elk tags.
Yeah.
Some of the most sought after. I mean, New Mexico's got great elk.
Oh, yeah.
But Arizona, I mean, down there where I'm from, it's just crazy. You would not believe it's Arizona.
It is crazy. Well, when you're in the mountains, it's different, because usually you're looking at the desert plains. Like when we flew into Tucson, it was just a flattened desert, And then when you get in these mountain ranges, you're like, oh, shit, there could be animals up here. And to me, it was cool, man. You got to have a side-by-side, which I don't understand these motherfuckers, though. That's one thing I will say. They call their side-by-sides bikes.
Yeah, they're weird.
They're like
they also
bikes.
Burritos called burros.
I know. They're like, hey.
That I don't get. Like, it's not a bike.
It's not a bike at all.
What do you call it, though?
Side-by-side.
Yeah.
UTV.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. It's no abbreviation. I don't know what
Call it a fucking four-wheeler. Don't call it a fucking bike. It's fucking 4 wheels, engine. Yeah, I mean, you can't even call it an e-bike. It's a fucking motorized fucking side-by-side. But either way, you got to have that. You got to have good glass. You got to fucking know what you're looking for. Got to know the area. Go do your homework because they did it. They got us dialed, which was fun because it made it fun for us. I mean, I will say that, man. Like we had so much fun, waiting. What did we wait? 4 hours on the mountain, and all we did was talk shit, tell jokes, bullshitted. What guys do. And then when it was time to go, when the deer got up, we fucking went bam. Everybody had their job, and it was good, man. So I love it. It was fun. I think, honestly, I will say this. Those boys in Arizona can hunt fucking Coos deer. I mean, I will say it. I cannot give those guys enough credit because if it wasn't for them, I don't think
we would have fucking not killed a thing.
We would have been Team PETA.
I saw a doe and a fawn. You saw a little 2-point. We would have been like too far.
I would have shot one. I would have shot a little fucking. Probably a doe for sure.
You can't shoot a doe.
I would have. But yeah, either way, it was a good time. I recommend it.
Are you going to Nestor's birthday? When is it?
When is it? 13th, 12th? Maybe the 19th? I don't know.
November?
Yeah.
If it's the weekend of the 12th, I won't be there.
What?
I'll be in New York.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
It's the
shit.
19th.
19th. You're fucked. Yeah, we'll go. We got to go. Because he's going to be butthurt if you don't go. He's like, you only use him. He said he even got you a deer if you fucking go.
Yeah, he better. Yeah. Fucking A.
I may have threw that in there.
No, he did.
Did he?
He texted me that.
Yeah. So yeah, well,
I gotta read it.
screenshot it, put it up on social media, and then he has to do it.
He's on paper.
But anyways, it's being Halloween weekend, right?
It is Halloween weekend.
It is. I want to know something like this. Does a guy like you, that's known as one of the most violent men on the earth, did you or do you still get scared of movies? And if so, what was your scary movie?
I don't get scared still.
Oh, really?
I used to.
Really?
I remember being really scared of Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, that's not a fucking scary.
When I was that age and that came out, I was fucking terrified. What do you want from me?
Okay, what about like you ever watch Poltergeist, Freddy Krueger,
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Freddy Krueger was scary.
Freddy was probably mine. What about you, Tomas? What was yours? Let me guess. Hold on.
Jason wasn't
Time out.
necessarily
The La Llorona.
La Llorona.
the.
That wasn't a Halloween story. That was
The real life
all the
shit.
time.
Would you buy
Do you
any?
know the story?
I do know the story.
What?
You want to tell people?
No, you.
Oh, I mean, I know the story. It's the lady that lost her kids.
Lost
Her
them?
kids.
Huh?
Drowned her kids
Drowned her kids
in the canal.
in the canal. And so the saying is every time you're by water,
She's roaming around
she's roaming around
looking for her kids.
looking for her kids. Which makes no sense because if you drowned your kids,
Yeah, but now she's freaking stuck here probably
why?
because she did some stupid shit.
Well, she did bad shit. Yeah.
That's what I mean. So now she got to suffer.
Yeah, but she ain't going to drown me.
Yeah, I'm not scared.
I'm not scared. I mean, it is
If
kind
you-
of scary.
I mean, if that's scary, I just have faith in my guardian angels just
Yeah.
as much. And if they get me, then I deserve it.
I got
I don't deserve it.
I got great guardian
I don't know.
angel. I
I
know
don't know.
that. I do.
I don't know if I can call it that.
What do you call it?
All right, yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's good guardian angels.
You're still alive.
I'm good. You got any more room to talk, dude? You're just as bad as me. You can't ride a fucking e-bike to save your life.
My life at least 3 times.
Anyways, back to you, Tomas. What's your scary movie?
When I was a kid, it was arachnophobia.
The fucking spiders? Man, I hear you there, dude. Fuck them shit, dude. I'm telling you right now, I just throw everything on fire. Fuck it. I'm losing everything. Taking it all. Fire. Boom. I'm gone. I'm gone. Blowing that shit up and I'm out. What about like as far as like creatures of it, like my deal is like, are you afraid of clowns? I'm not afraid of clowns. I think clowns are fucking silly. I'll punch them right in the fucking face. But I tell you what I am scared of. This is no bullshit. I'm scared of like different animals, like scary animals, like a werewolf.
Are you scared of a werewolf?
Well,
Are you scared
I'm talking like
you scared of
as a
Dracula?
kid.
You scared of Dracula?
Dracula didn't do a thing to me. I was cool with that. I thought it was cool. But like werewolf, zombie, a mummy. I don't know if that was an animal, but fuck it, mummified. Like they scared me. What about that? Anything? Like remember Predator?
Yeah.
When that my neighbor guy had one of those masks that scared the fuck out of me.
Well, why is your dumbass out there?
Well, it's Halloween. I'm trick or treating.
Well, no, I'm talking about out there.
I'm-
With the predator.
I'm just saying. Trick or treating. Those shit
A
scared me.
werewolf.
Werewolf trick or treating. It scared me. People were them. I mean, what scared you?
Scream was scary.
Scream.
When you
What
were that,
the fuck?
When you were that young, just a dude killing people.
Dude, I forget you're like 10 years younger than me.
Just a dude killing people.
With a knife. And you didn't even have a switchblade. You didn't have a butterfly. He had a
I
fucking...
don't think you need a I think what he had is
He
more
had a
sufficient than
bitch-ass
fucking
knife.
switchblade.
He had a fucking bitch-ass kitchen knife that... No. I would have took his little cape and wrapped it around his neck and said, choke, cut this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, dude, no. Scream? Come on,
When
dude.
you're a kid.
No, that ain't even scary, dude. Am I true? Is that true, Tomas?
I don't know, man.
You liked it?
What?
No, you guys are. You're older.
I know.
When I
but
came out, I was
he's
probably,
just as
when
old
it
as
came
me.
out, I was probably like 9,
Yeah, you shouldn't be watching that shit.
10, 11, 12. I don't even know.
But what was your favorite movie?
Scary movies?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was the Jason movies,
Yep.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yep. All of them. I liked them all. What I'm getting at though
Hills
is
Have
I always
Eyes.
liked.
Hills Have Eyes was a little bit later, but that's
Yeah. I always liked the ones that had some sex scenes, some titties hanging out. Like that was where it was at for me. You know what I mean? Like no matter where it was at, like I could get scared, I could pause it
see some titties.
and take care of it. You know what I mean? Like, really? Like, what? I mean, how do you not like to have a little scare, but then you get a little relief on some titties?
You're an idiot.
Yeah, like, don't act like you didn't like that stuff.
Yeah, I like titties. Yeah, that's true.
Do you like?
But I didn't watch scary movies to find titties. I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure I did. At one
stop
point in my
it!
life.
You did too.
I'm sure I did.
Like,
I don't know. You're a dog. Like, I don't know.
seriously though, like,
Maybe not when I was 7, like you though.
I don't know. I was pretty young.
I'm sure you were.
I was pretty young. But okay, so now let me ask you a serious question. What was your favorite Halloween costume as a kid?
Probably a vampire.
Plain Jane vampire?
Dude, it was in the 90s. It was cool to be Plain Jane. It was before it was Plain Jane. You had
That
some
was the
blood.
most popular when I was growing up too.
You had
A vampire?
You had the blood dripping down the
Being
side.
Dracula.
Yeah. That's it?
What the fuck were you?
You guys were no fucking. You guys didn't have no Star Wars,
Hell
no
no.
I
Ninja
never
Turtles,
watched Star Wars.
huh?
No.
Really? Wow, man.
What were you?
Oh, I was definitely a Ninja Turtle, Leonardo, for sure. Had the swords and everything. The other one, one of my personal favorite ones though, I was literally,
Vampire.
no, like honestly, like the vampire would not be in my. No, I mean, now that me and Kalina, when we had Eva, we did do that. She was my, what do you call it?
Wife?
Well, yeah, she's my wife. But what do you call that? What's Count's wife? His side piece. What do you call that? Hoe? I don't know. She was my hoe then. Fuck.
Vampirella.
Yeah.
Countess?
Yeah, Countess, whatever. I don't know. But we did that. But we were cool then. And it was sexy because she had like this little short thing, titties hanging out. Like, it was good.
Yeah.
I wanted to suck on those, not bite her. You know what I mean? But either way, I was getting back to my guy was Yoda. I had a fucking full real Yoda mask. No, let me take that back. I was an Ewok, and my Manny, my brother was fucking Yoda, and we had these badass masks. And I hated it because one, you can't see shit out of those fuckers, but it was so real, dude. They're the realest mask ever, and we were fucking the neighborhood fucking badasses. You know what I mean? Like, there was no scary shit coming by us because I was an Ewok. I had Yoda with me. We'd fuck them up. But, yeah, either way. That being said, I just wanted to say thank you for having me come along on another Arizona trip. It was fun, man. Like, honestly, that was probably one of the funnest hunts I've been on in a long time. Yeah. It really was. And I would say probably one of the funnest hunts I've been on in a long time, but let alone a successful hunt too. That always helps. But that being said, if I did not shoot one this trip, and we had the same experience minus us shooting the deer, I would have had a fucking blast.
It would have, yeah, but no.
I don't know. It was pretty fun, man. I had a blast doing everything.
That was like our first hunt in like 5 that we've killed something. So.
Yeah,
we didn't have to pay for.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it was fun, man. I will say that, and it was fun. All the guys that were there, I gotta take my hat off to you.
It's my favorite kind of hunt for sure. I just sent them, like I said, 3 of them.
Oh, you bought all 3 of them one?
Yeah.
Damn, dog. You better hurry up and fight, dog. You better fucking do it.
Oh, shit.
Well, what? I know that's something. Why don't you tell people? What are you thinking? The return of you back in the cage.
Fighting?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is a big enough platform.
It is.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't have anything on the books yet.
I know.
I just got back to sparring.
I know. But
I told him I'm going to fight in London with tomorrow.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah, who? I don't fucking know. It's not my job. My manager and my coach will figure it out.
What is that? That March?
Yep.
Dude, I have a camper payment to make, dude. You gotta fucking fight sooner than that.
Yeah,
but either way,
you
no,
have to
it's all good.
Come shovel my
Snow?
Yeah.
You don't even have snow up there, down there. I got all the snow up here.
You guys got some snow.
I know. I told you it's cold
coming,
up
dude.
here.
It's coming.
It's cold.
But it always does that one time before Halloween.
It does.
And then it doesn't do it again for
Wow.
a
minute.
month.
Yep. But yeah, so anyways, guys, the other thing I want to throw out here is the website is full effect. It is up for the merch, as you can see. I got the new shirt. Although I didn't tag, I got the Tag Soup shirt on right now, but it wasn't like that in Arizona. But this was for September because I sucked a fatty in September. But yeah, yeah, man, we're good. Check it out. Links in my bio, and we'll go from there. You got anything to add?
Can I have a fucking shirt?
Yeah, check the link in the bio.
All right.
For all the listeners, you guys can type in GU10 and save 10%. So there you go. But yeah, I don't know. We need to shoot those guns. You bring the ammo? You motherfucker.
They told me they were sending me 200 rounds.
Okay, I sent you the text message of what Patrick said. Come on, dude.
I don't think that's correct, though, because my point of contact
All right.
said otherwise.
All right, I'm going to call Patrick and I'm going to say he's not.
Anthony said I got 100 to zero it in and 100 to hunt.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to tell him that.
I'll give you 100.
I'm going to fuck you up.
I'll give you 40 rounds.
Uh-huh. All right. You have anything to add? My shot was farther.
Hey, you should have seen Luke chasing a UTV
Ah,
down the dirt road, screaming at us.
Listen, so we got dropped off.
We got time.
We literally, okay, hold on. We were stopped in the middle of the day. We just got done.
I was taking my deer back
Yep.
to camp while they stayed out and looked for deer for Luke to hunt that evening.
Yep.
And we drive away. Didn't hear this fat ass. I should have heard him wheezing down the fucking road, but I didn't.
I mean, this is a
Then we
straight
come back.
side-by-side trail
Yeah,
that
we-
we're on. And I'm like, oh fuck, they got my
bag.
bino case, my marsupial. And I'm literally running down there and I'm like, hey, and I'm literally just screaming at these guys, hey.
We're gone.
And I'm chucking down the mountain and finally, hey. They don't hear us, they're gone. And I come back up, walking up there all sad and
Everyone's
shit.
looking at you like you're a dumbass.
And
What the
Mario
fuck are you doing?
and Reggie are there like, what the fuck are you doing? And my bino case was right there on the fucking ground. So I went almost,
200 yards.
no, 2 miles.
Shut
fuck.
the fuck up.
But they were fucking laughing because I sounded like a little bitch running down the hill saying, hey, guys, hey. They were laughing the whole afternoon of my ass, but it was good. It was good. I'll like, if anybody can make fun of me, it was them because those motherfuckers can see shit. They can always do that. But yeah,
104, 101, official count.
Yep, you
Gladiators
shot the big.
Unleashed
You
goes
shot the
down.
big one. I give you that. But hey, here's the deal.
I like yours just as much.
Dude,
It
I'm
represents the Coos whitetail to perfection.
I'm tickled pink. Seriously, when I saw mine, and if I had a pussy, that shit was wop.
Jesus.
We out.